Hi everyone.
I was gone.
Okay, so we are live. Let's wait 2-3 minutes to uh, for everyone to join in. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to our weekly career classes. My name is Muskan and I'll be hosting today's live session. Thank you so much for joining in. In today's career session, we will be talking about how AI is affecting the role of tech professionals and is it really going to take over developers' job? We will also be talking about what challenges you might face as a beginner and how to tackle them. So, if you are a tech professional or you are thinking to pursue it as a career, then this session is just for you. Before we start, if you all have any questions, please don't hesitate to use the live chat to ask any of your questions. We will be taking your questions in this live session. Yeah, so let's dive right into our topic. To talk about our topic today, we are welcoming our speaker, Mr. Naman Singh. He's a software developer at Quadeye and has graduated from Vellore Institute of Technology, Chennai. Welcome, Mr. Naman. Thank you so much for joining in today.
I was gone, and it feels really great to be a part of other side. And first, I would like to apologize for the bad throat I'm having today. I recently caught cold, so yeah. How about you?
It's great. Thank you so much, Naman, for joining in. We may proceed with the journey, with your journey, educational background. How did you started thinking of you as a engineer, and how did you plan out your journey? When did you started your education at Vellore Institute of Technology? So yeah, we may proceed with the PPT now.
Sure. So to start off, like initially, I had no idea like what software engineering is, or I really didn't have it planned as like I have to be a software engineer. वो सबका होता है कि ठीक है सब बन रहे हैं मैं भी बन जाता हूँ. That is there, but yeah, I was introduced to coding at a very early stage, being from a student of ICAC. Like I was introduced to coding part from class 8th onwards. So it was at that point when I realized, yeah, it's cool stuff and there's a lot of problem solving involved. So it was that moment when I decided to pursue this as a career. And from that point onwards, like yes, like every other student aspiring to become a software engineer, I started preparing for JEE. And after going through a lot of entrance examinations, like I became a part of VID Chennai, and then that's where it all started. And it was great period of 4 years where I got to learn not just the technology stuff, but a lot of other things as well. And yes, from that point onwards, like I became part of Quadeye as a software developer, and that's been like my journey.
So, when you started pursuing it as a career, like thinking of engineering as a career, so as you mentioned, you were not very clear about it, and as other students, जैसे सब सोचते हैं, you didn't know much about engineering. So, what made you choose it as a career? What, uh, who or how you decided that you want to be an engineer and you want to make software as your core career?
Sure. So, according to me, it's better not to have clarity at early stages because it's basically the point where you explore opportunities, you explore what you like, what you don't like. So, for me, it was that like I had cousins, my friends, my seniors, like I saw them in this field and I was really curious. Like, I like I used to talk to them and they used to explain me like what exactly is software engineering. And as I told during my introduction, like I was introduced about like coding part and everything during like in my class 8 at an early stage. So yeah, from that point onwards, I really knew like it's a great field, and it's also that it's got a good pay. So yes, why not explore this? So like that. But as far as I'll advise students, like it's great not to have clarity. You can explore fields, and if something really interests you, go talk to seniors which are doing great in the same field, or family members if you have any. So it really helps you get a clarity as to what will you do if you get selected for a certain role.
Great, great. I want to ask you about your experience when you started at Vellore University. We may proceed with the next slide here. So, our first point is, how did you get into that university, and what made you decide that this is the perfect university for me, and from here I can achieve my goals and dreams.
Sure. So I won't be lying here. This was not the college I really planned for. Like every other's parent, I dreamed to like be a part of government college, but given my rank, it was not sufficient for me to take software engineering as a branch in BTech. So yes, the second best option for me was to choose VIT Chennai. So that's how I ended up there, and it was really a great journey. I started off with like having no initial plans. Like I said, I was still exploring things. I talked to my seniors, what all career opportunities are there, and like likewise, I was just exploring things like web development was the first thing I came across. Then there was machine learning, there was AI, there was blockchain, there was lot of other stuff going on. And during my first 2 years, I was just like exploring what jobs are there in certain fields and what problem solving actually is. So based on all that, first 2 years was just about exploration, and then for the last 2 years I knew what I really want to do, and I ended up being a software engineer at Quadeye.
Great, great. So, what when you started your journey as an engineer, so there must be a lot of career options in the engineering also. So, can you give your insights, or can you just mention some of career opportunities that are available in engineering that people still don't know about?
Yeah, sure. There are a lot of opportunities once you decide to pursue this field. And based on the slide that is there, this is not just it. Like there is too many options out there which you can explore. Starting off, you can become a pure software developer, like it's web development or it's an app development. Based on that, then there is data scientists, there's security engineers, engineers. You can be an entrepreneur. See, what I see software development is as you're basically using tech and your problem solving abilities, and you're combining both of them to arrive at solutions. And solutions could be anything, be it a tech solution or a real life problem solving thing, anything. So these are some of the broad aspects that you will have as an option uh, once you pursue this field, like data scientist, cybersecurity, DevOps, UI, UX. But you need to explore like what exactly you want to do, and there's lot of options and lot of resources available out there, and you can go for hackathons. And then and even hackathons have different sectors, like one mentions in the ones that are mentioned in the slide. So from that point onwards, it will be really easy for you. Like once you start investing your time, and if you feel that yes, this is the thing I can go ahead, then sure, there are a lot of career opportunities, and you can decide like what you need to pursue in this way.
So, in a huge list of opportunities, what made you choose software developing?
So yes, I explored other opportunities as well. Like first, the initial thought was like AI is booming everywhere. There's AI, there is AI. There were a lot of buzzwords out there, such as blockchain and stuff like that. So so to begin with, like I was part of mini hackathons, and I got to know what these things were. And also I was part of lot of web development hackathons, and I was introduced to problem solving. like, so I felt like, given the career opportunities, let's be practical in the market, like the problem solving was much more required in pure software SDE roles, as you might have heard. So I thought like this is the role like which I can choose, and I can also like last long in the field. So yes, so that's how I decided like yes, it has a lot of problem solving. Second thing, yes, I do love problem solving. I went to a lot of platforms, tried out a lot of things, and yes, that made me realize it's the thing I want to pursue, and I did.
Okay. So, when someone decides to pursue a career, there are specific skills they need to pursue that career. So, what are the major skills you think required to become a software developer?
To be very frank, to be a software developer, all you need is problem solving. Everything out there is a problem, and you need to have a certain set of algorithms, certain set of thinking pattern, certain set of like you need to know how to organize things or get things done in a proper way. That's all what software engineering is all about. You might hear buzzwords like you need to learn certain tech stacks or things like that, but for like from personal experiences, I would say it's not really true. You need to have knowledge about certain things, that is there, but I think that becomes very easy once you are there, once you know how to solve problems, complicated problems, break it down into simpler ones, then solve iteratively each one of them. So if you are able to do that, you can just keep practicing puzzles and things, you can keep reading about system design, other things, and if you want to specialize in one such field, just pick it up, just go online, learn about resources from there, talk to your seniors and stuff, and it will be really easy. Like that's the only skill you'll need, like problem solving.
Nice, nice. So, do you mind listing two, three major skills that help you become a professional?
Sure. To be specific, I would uh, like urge the juniors here or the participants here to start learning DSA from a very early stage if you want to like pursue any one of these fields. Yes, and given the specializations, like as I'm a software developer, so yes, from a very early stage, like I started doing web development and stuff, app development, and I knew what system design is, what are the things that the apps or the projects that I did lagged, and how can I like improve upon it. So those were the things that helped me. And for skills, I would say AI is really the talk of the town. So yes, please have mathematical skills on your fingertips. It's really needed out there. Your analytical skills, it's must in today's field. You must know about certain libraries or machine learning algorithms out there. It's a must to know in these times. And apart from that, yes, keep exploring all the tech stuffs that are out there, especially cloud skills, which are must in these days. So given there are a lot of cloud opportunities, and each one of them have their own pros and cons. And likewise, there are so many machine learning models out there, you can explore each one of them, get to know the mathematics behind it and stuff. Apart from that, also please go for team building skills, also go for your communication skill. It's a must because it's your networks that will help you grow in this career field. So yes.
Right, right. So, when you thought of being an engineer, when you started your journey, when you actually get into that profession and you started seeing how the real engineering world is, what are the major challenges you faced when you started your journey? And what was the major challenges when you were beginner? And what are the major challenges right now when you have spent a lot of time in this industry?
Sure. So yes, like every other beginner, I had no idea where to start from, what exactly to study. Is this beneficial for me or not? Will this particular set of skills will give me a job or not? So these were the challenges initially, yes, and there were a lot of other things. So first of all, there are a lot of buzzwords, there are a lot of cloudy things going out in their market. But as I said, please focus on your problem skills. It's all you need. There are just these tools and technologies in today's world. All you need is apply your problem solving skill, come out with a particular set of solution, and just apply. So yes, given the fact there are a lot of technological advancement these days. So yes, people would be confused like exactly what to pursue. But I would say there's less things that you need to get your hold on in order to be better at things such as problem solving, your quick thinking, your communications, and things like that. To start off, you can participate in hackathons. You can ask your professors in whichever college you are, like, to provide you with project. This will get you hands-on experience and would clear up things in your mind, like, okay, these are things, and this is how they are done. So yes, the second thing is, once you're done post that and moved into a career, yes, you get a lot of challenges. You must have thought कि ऐसा है वैसा है हमने कॉलेज में सीखा था, and job is nothing like that. Job hits you with the real problem solving. It's nothing like your college project that you did. So yes, the challenges, once you're in the career field, you need to know the concepts that you learn, how you can apply them. You need to be quick on your feet, like the problems which you face, you have never heard of them before, and they are under deadlines. So there's strict deadlines in software field. If you're part of good companies, then yes, you will have to face that challenges, like, so that's.
Proceeding with the our main subject of the live session. So as we are seeing that the engineering world is changing, actually every sector is changing due to the influence of AI, due to the introduction of AI. And for now, we are using a lot of artificial intelligence tools. So as you mentioned, like what were your challenges and skills before? But right now we have a big influence of AI in the market, which is bringing up a lot of fear in newcomers, beginners, कि आगे जाके job होगा कि नहीं. There are certain experts who are giving statements कि AI developers की job को take over करने वाला है. So this is our main focus of this session. So we want to get your insights on these four things. So first is what is the market shift after AI?
Sure. So before answering this question, I would like to set up base. Let's go back the timeline, and if we see earlier, when the first computer was made, people used punching cards to, program their logics, and then came the assembly language, and then there was advancement to languages which is more similar to the language we use in our daily lives. So I see AI is just another advancement which will make our life, developers' life, to be particular, very easier. It's just another tool out there to help us, and I don't think so it's really going to affect us in any way, or there'll be job losses. But yet, this is a very broad statement. But yes, there are marketplaces, or there are jobs which might get affected by AI, because there were certain manual works which could now be automated by using certain advanced tools. So yes, AI will surely affect people's job, but there will be more opportunities once AI is there. There'll be new solutions that people will go for, new problems, even bigger vision to that. This is just an advance. This is just the beginning stage, and we might see many more advancements which will still require the human intervention, combined with the capabilities of AI in order to achieve those solutions. So yes, AI is there, but as developers are concerned, there's really not need to worry as far as you have the right technical skills and problem solving ability.
I can see here one viewer also has this question. As we can see in real life scenario, after the launch of ChatGPT and other AI products, companies have started firing people. Also, job opportunities are lesser than before. So, what's your call on this, Naman? Is it really the AI which is affecting people's job, or is it like the jobs are requiring more skills before, like how much skills they needed before? Now jobs are requiring more skills, more technical knowledge or tools knowledge. So is it a problem of skills or is it effect of AI?
No, see, it's not really the problem of skill. Before the AI, the skill which you had, the skill which got you the job, was really important for the firm that hired you, right? So but once the AI came in, they knew like this automation that does this thing in a cheaper and a more efficient and a quicker time. So yes, there were layoffs at certain levels, but people like SDE roles or people at higher levels weren't really much affected. But yes, there were certain layoffs due to this. But I would like to tell participants like even they can use AI to learn new skills and upgrade themselves and get into certain other fields where you can, get jobs. So yes, because of AI, there was job losses, but it's not like there are not new openings in the market. They'll surely find another job for them or another role for them, and even AI would help them to get that. Even you can go ahead and learn things on ChatGPT as of now, so you can use AI to create new job openings or get into new job openings. So yeah, that's my take on things.
That's a great insight, Naman. So, when you started giving interviews before the AI influence, actually, we feel that after lockdown, the influence of AI increased over time. So, obviously, when you gave interview, there was less influence of AI to the jobs. So, what are the difference between these interview patterns before AI influence and like after AI influence? Uh, our interviews are different now. Uh, do people ask different questions, or do people require different skill sets uh, in today's job openings?
Yeah, so for me, interviews were still the same, but yes, with the advancement of AI, it was really easy for me to prepare for them now. Earlier, like you have to go through lot of resources online, you have to go through books in order to understand certain particular topics. Yes, since the onset of AI, it's really been easy for each one of us to get your hands on these resources easily, and people out there now really know stuff. Like yes, the competition has increased due to AI, for as it makes easier for participants out there, to know what things are and get to the concepts easily. But yet again, people don't really hire you for the knowledge that you have. It's all your problem solving abilities right there. So interview won't be asking you if you know certain tech stacks or languages, so many languages. ChatGPT will sure help you with knowing certain system design concepts, or would help you mug up the algorithm. But at the end, it's all your problem solving that the interview is going to see. So please keep focusing on that, and please you make use of AI as much as you can in order to go through concepts. You can like go through hypothetical questions and set up your own question and answers on ChatGPT. So yes, that's the way to go for interviews since the onset of AI. And as far as skills requirement, yes, AI is the new buzzword, but it's not just the AI you should be opting for. There are other career opportunities as well. But yes, AI is one such opportunity, having large number of job openings as of now. There's a lot of fields: data scientist, image processing, computer vision, and whatnot out there. So yes, AI is the talk of the town, but yes, there are other fields too.
Great, Naman. Thank you. So, can you mention some new job opportunities or new job roles that AI have introduced us, that people have uh, not people don't know about, and there are some certain rules that require more of a AI kind of person?
Yes, one such opportunity I came across was ChatGPT prompter. Like I was really taken aback. Like once I heard like there's such job openings in the market. But yes, I told you it's the AI is there to help us with our problem solving, and it will make our lives easier. So as I said, there are companies which require these AI tools, but yet again, AI tools needs the human inputs in order to them to function, right? So there is a job opportunity known as ChatGPT prompter, wherein you create such perfect prompts that even ChatGPT, for the answers that ChatGPT won't give back usually, it might fail on some of the questions that you have, but given a proper prompt to it, it might give you the correct answer. So, and yes, it's even currently one of the highest paying jobs in US that people are opting for this thing. And then there is digital art that is being created via AI, and it's up there in the market. You can create an AI and attach it with an NFT. So yes, there are a lot of job opportunities with this AI. Yes.
So yeah, Naman, there is a question for you. So you mentioned how problem solving is very important to become a professional software developer or a tech professional. So can you recommend some of resources or some of tools where our audience can improve their skills and that can improve their logic part, uh, the tool which is dependent on AI, that platform or some resources that can help them learn about AI and the tools and how to make those prompts.
Sure. So as I mentioned, problem solving, it's not something that you learn once you're in college or once you're preparing your JEE. It's something that you need to start off at very beginning. Since you're in school, you should be able to solve problems that are not part of your syllabus or not part of your books. So from the very beginning, if you're into puzzles or things like that, they really help you enhance your problem solving abilities. And once you like get into later stage of school or your colleges, there are certain other things you start preparing for JEE. And then back then, like at our stage, we didn't have these many online resources, but people today, like they have access to chat GPT, and they can like get answers to their question a lot more quicker than we used to get. So yes, chat GPT is one such tool which people can use. Apart from that, once you're in college, the problem solving is mostly concerned around DSAs, because that's what most companies test you around, uh, test your problem solving capabilities. So yes, to start preparing for that, you can start off with Lead Code, Geeks for Geeks. They have good set of problems, and you can start off with easy problems. It's even fine if you're not able to do certain medium or hard problems, but keep on doing them. It let's like one of the benefit is like it gets a fighting ability and a spirit within you. Like yes, every question that you see, you start approaching it. So things like that really help you. And for platforms, I would say, when I was in college, I used to go for Lead Code. And even if you don't know certain algorithms and want to understand, you can just simply paste your code or anything in chat GPT and get answers to it. Yes, that is the thing today. So yes, that's
Okay, Aman. So when we see this industry, there are set of experts. So we can divide them into right and left wing. So there are certain experts who say who are mentioning AI as a threat for technical professionals, and there is a set of professionals, experts like Google CEO who supports AI and who says it can help and it can actually make developers' job easy and make the coding accessible to every person. So, which side of this part you think you stay? Like you are in like right or left? Do you think AI as a threat, or do you think AI as a support? And why do you support that side?
it's really not the question on which side I support. I'll really take the center stand on this. So yes, I've like Nvidia CEO and was in recent news, and he said that AI is gonna take developers' job. And then there is Sundar Pichai supporting that Bard or Chat GPT is really gonna help developers in their job. So I think AI is not going to take your job in at least 20 to 30 years. Like we don't know the advancement that's going to be there in later years as of now. But yes, for the current advancements, you need not worry if you have problem solving skills with you, right set of technical knowledge. And as far as boon or curse, I would really say it's a boon, because my life has really been easy. Like you are given a problem. Let's say you're working for a company and you're given a problem, and you use Chat GPT or certain other AI tools in order to develop something, right? And what happens once it breaks, right? You won't be using the same AI tool again, or there won't be an easy debugging out of this, because then you'll have to explain the exact problem that occurred, and for that you need yourself to debug it first. So yes, software development is more like owning the solution that you provided. You can just use AI to help with the solution that you think of. If you completely depend upon AI to give the solution, it's not really yours, and you won't be able to completely get the know-how of it and be able to debug it. Once it grows, you need to think in terms of scalability. The app needs to be scalable. It needs to, if the user base increases, you need to think how you can handle such loads. And I don't really think if it's not your sorry if it's not your solution, you are going to tackle all these problems. There would be continuous developments, and AI won't be able to take loads as of now. So we don't know the advancements there will be in future. Like recently Devin AI was in news, so people have been using it, and the response not good. For small challenges it might help, but for larger problems out there, the people, the humans, the developers need to take the stand and become the owner.
Naman. Actually, as we are reaching to the end of our session, there are some questions that we and our audience wants to ask you. So there's first question from Rishabh Verma. Uh, he wants to ask, what's your call on competitive programming? As in India, this culture is not grown as much as in global other countries like Russia, US, and Japan. So, what is your take on this competitive programming, and how can one appear to these competitions, and how one can uh, start competing in these kind of competitions? What is your take on this?
Sure. So like every other developer aspiring to become a like be part of big company, especially this term out there, FANG. Yes, we competitive programming is now growing in India, and like there's been lot of people taking up competitive programming because either they want to get a better job or they really love it. So yes, back then when platforms were not there, yes, the boom of competitive programming wasn't much in India. Yes, but you might think as the top people in competitive programming, such as tourists is from Russia or people like that, like kids from China, they really excel in this field. But in recent times, yes, there's a lot of people from India opting for this competitive programming. And for those who want to start their journey, they can start off by solving easier problems, get to know what data structure is and what algorithms is. So basically, when you're given a problem, you need to organize it in certain sets of ways, or you need to view it in a particular format. So that basically is data structure, and then you need to apply certain algorithms to that particular structure that you framed out in order to get the solution. It's nothing much. You just practice on platforms like LeetCode, Geeks for Geeks, and then once you are comfortable, then you can proceed with platforms like CodeChef, CodeForces, code ad coders, and there is a lot more platforms. So yes, competitive programming is not easy, and one thing I would like to say, like I've seen a lot of people opting for it and giving up in midway because people think it's really tough or it's not for me. But it's nothing like that. You keep practicing, do lot of questions out there, attend each of the competitions that are out there, point out the things you missed out on or how you can improve. And with time, I'll give you this is for sure, with time you'll surely get better. And this is how you like get into competitive programming. And not like, even if you're not reaching the top level, you're not going for code forces, red code chef, red, or things like that, you will still become a better problem solver than you were at the beginning. So yes, it's a great thing. It's just another way, where it's just another platform or a method where you can use or increase your problem solving abilities. So that's all competitive programming is.
So as you mentioned, Naman, these competitions can improve your problem-solving skills. So do you think by participating in these competitions, one can improve their skills and compete to the person who is very expert in AI? So like participating in these competitions can help a student or a professional to compete with the person who is already very skilled in AI? Is it going to help them in their professional life?
See, when you say a person is skilled in AI, can you explain or elaborate what exactly are you referring to? Anyways, if you see, like, let's say, if we see it as there's a guy having lot of AI tools at his hand, right? And he's given with a problem, right? So he'll straight away use AI, and he'll know how to use certain sort of AI tools in a proper way, right? He'll come up with a solution. And let's say there's a guy like who's not using any AI tool, and he's so good at this competitive programming, and using his own methods in order to arrive at the solution. And let's say for a certain set of period both of the solutions work, right? So let's say there is a tweak or a change in the required problem, right? So I guess the guy with the AI will have to do a lot of refactoring and lot of workarounds in order to arrive at the solution again. But the guy who actually owns the solution will know exactly the part where he needs to tweak or modify a solution in order to achieve the solution to the problem that is there. So yes, I guess the person with competitive programming will always be there. Like AI is just another tool, right? It for the current scenario, I don't think so any AI tool is smart enough to outcompete a guy with great problem solving abilities. It's not just the competitive programming. If you are very good at mathematical computations, you will know your algorithms, or even can come up with certain algorithms that is not present within AI tools. Like even these AI tools are trained on algorithms created by these competitive programming giants or mathematical giants out there, right? So they'll always have an edge over these AI tools.
All right, Naman. That was a very good insight on that. So there is another question from Ganesh. He is actually an AI student, and he wants to ask you about as an AI student, I view AI as both an opportunity for innovation and a potential threat if not managed responsibly. So emphasize the need for ethical development and regulations. So I think from this question he means, do we need some kind of legal regulations on the use of AI, as we see there are people using AI in a very bad sense, using we can call it misuse of AI. So there should be some regulations or some ethical development uh, for AI. Do you think it is necessary?
It's really a great question. And as far as ethical development is concerned, yes, the AI tools themselves have certain limits on to what people can instruct them to do. If you ask, as of now, if you go on to ChatGPT and type in like hack a certain system, the ChatGPT won't provide you with an answer, right? So it's there. Yes, the AI tools are trained on large number of code bases. So yes, you can pretty much ask them anything to do. But yes, certain regulations needs to be there, because with this boom there it's easier for people now to get involved with technical stuff and get things done, right? So yes, AI needs to have an ethical barrier between the interactor and the AI providing answer himself. And but you need not worry as of now, because AI won't really help you to do illegal stuff as such. But yes, there are things you need to worry. And but you can see it other way also, right? You can use certain AI tools, like even in the testing fields nowadays, AI is heavily used in order to find a bug or to penetrate a system, right? So even AI is helping you to like go ahead with compliances. Like uh, there were a lot of issues with compliance, such as HIPAA compliance and whatnot. Earlier, people used to manage it manually, or they had a automation done by themselves. But yes, AI and cloud nowadays really help you in order to tackle all these ethical stuff. So yes, as of now, AI is less a threat but more a boon, if you're talking about ethical aspects, Ganesh. Thank you.
Okay, Naman, as we have reached to the end of our session, there's a last question for you. It's a very small, very short question. So, can you give some AI tools for reference to our students who are thinking of becoming a software engineer, or who are thinking of making their career in technical sector? So, can you suggest them some AI tools that have helped you a lot, that have made your work easy and very accessible?
Sure, but I'd like them to know it's not really a great resource if you start using it from the very beginning. First, you need to get your hands on experience, know anything that you're doing. And once you are like well versed with the concepts, well versed with the tech stack, well versed with the system design concepts, then only you should opt for AI, because as I told you, it's just there to help you out. Else you won't be owning the solution, and it's really what matters in the software field. AIs as of now can't own up to their solutions, because it's just on a set of problem they solve at a given instance, but over a longer period of time the solution needs to be owned by a human, right? So from the for the start, please, whatever you're doing, please use less copy paste methods, I would say. Code more, solve more problems. And once you're there or in the job, I would say, for my personal use, I mostly use chat gpts in order to find certain syntaxes. But yet again, finding syntaxes could mean like, there are certain ways to do things. When you could arrive at the same solution by asking chat gpt two different questions, right? But yet again, this is where your ability comes, like what path actually you're choosing to arrive at the solution. There could be so many questions which could lead you to the same answer, but the ones that you ask that is scalable, robust, and whatnot, and that adheres to all the software design principles, so that is where you come in.
Okay, okay, Naman, thank you so much. That was a very good insight on this question. So, guys, I hope you all got your answers, and we are wrapping up today's session. I want to thank Mr. Naman for sharing his insights with our audience. I hope you all are very satisfied with the answers you've got. So, if you have any more questions related to your career, you can. Naman, can you please put the last slide on, last page on? Yeah. Okay. So, you guys can see this QR code. You can scan this QR code and you can ask any question you want. It will take you to our web app. There you will be able to see and ask me anything option where you can get your answers directly from our expert counselors. So, yeah, go ahead and explore. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below to stay updated and never miss any of our weekly career class and any other insightful content. Thank you so much all for joining us today. We hope you had a very valuable session. Thank you so much, Naman. It was a very great session. And yeah, see you all. Have a great day.